In season 97-98 you scored 26 goals, which at that time was, you were the highest scoring Scot in the leagues that year. It must have been a great time to play, and also that season you scored 4 goals in one game and 5 in a
cup game. That's
right. How did that feel?
It was great. And some people tell me, well, you scored 9 goals in 2 games, so really you scored a third of your goals in 2 games, so what happened to that? It's amazing how people can turn it around. The amount of games I didn't score in, but no, it was great, and I really enjoyed it. I think Marco Negri scored something like 35 before Christmas that year, and then he left Rangers. And I think anybody's playing for Rangers, or potentially even Celtic at that time, was getting chances. And there was always wee rumours as well of the bigger clubs sort of looking around. There was certainly interest from England. There was a couple of opportunities to potentially go down to England. I know a couple of English clubs approached the club because I think Dunfermline were reluctant to sell me to another Scottish club at that time, which I would understand. But I never wanted to go down to England at that time, because just purely for family reasons. I'm a big family man, and I'd asked my wife at the time if it did come up, would she want to go down, would I have a really young family? And she went, no, I don't want to go down. If you want to go down and play down there, by all means do. And I just said, no, it's alright. So I just stayed where I was in that, and waited until, obviously, the only reason I left the club is because I was asked to. That's basically the only reason I left, because obviously managers change. I would probably have played for this club for as long as they wanted me to play, because I enjoyed it so much, but football changes, and as I says, when obviously the next manager comes in and wants to change it about, I totally understand that. But it was great scoring them goals, but that's all down to your teammates, all down to Alan Moore. You ever see Alan, always tells me, and Stuart Petrie always tell me that they made the goals because they crossed the balls. I still see Geordie Shaw sometimes, and all the strikers. Frenchy, I mean, Apple would be great players, and Dunfermline were a notorious attack-minded team. We lost goals, yes, as a team, but my God, we scored a hell of an amount of goals in the Premier League and in the First Division we played. So I put all that down to the players I played with.
And you also became captain while you were here as well for a couple of years.
Yeah.
So
it was great. Great when they asked me, and obviously take the responsibilities on of, what was, I've spoken about with Norrie. There away, the first thing I thought was Norrie's. So I have to be a good captain for the players and a good captain for the club, because there is 2 different roles. So I felt I did everything. We didn't have a successful season, so I felt I let the club down that side of it, but I felt as if, because I didn't play well myself, and people say always because you were made captain, it wasn't. I just didn't play well with a poor season. You hold your hand up and people can look for excuses, but no, I had a poor season that year. We didn't play well. We had a lot of new faces come in. We brought players up from England as well, and maybe it just didn't work out because we'd went down a couple of years before, down the leagues a wee bit, down the Premier League. I don't know, we brought in different players, but to stay in the Premier League in them days was an achievement. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Disappointed because I was part of the team that went down that year, but I hope I served the players and the club with the other duties as the role of captain to my best of my ability at the time.
What happened to you after you left Dunfermline? You went to a couple of clubs, and then you went to...
I went to Kilmarnock. I had the opportunity to go to both Kilmarnock and Hearts. I went to the 2 clubs in the one day. Jim Jeffries asked me to come over and see him, and he showed me around Tynecastle. And they offered me, because basically Jimmy obviously came in and said, I'm going to bring in 1 players, which I thought was great. He was really good, Jimmy called it with me. And he says, we'll help you, we'll try not to be difficult. But obviously he was looking to use my salary for other players, which is fine. Hearts had tried to get me a couple of times, I think, maybe on loan and that. So I went and spoke to Jim Tynecastle. It was fantastic. The only reason I didn't go to Hearts, probably one of the reasons anyway, was they had a £1 million bid in for Lee McCulloch at the time, and I felt that if they got that bid accepted, which they didn't, then I don't know where I didn't see myself and Lee playing at the same time. So I just wondered if I was going there as a second striker, an extra striker. Whereas when I went down to meet Bobby at Kilmarnock, he basically told me I would play. you're coming in to be my number one striker, I expect you to play well, and McCoy or Paul, right? He was very, very honest. And it was the same sort of length of contract and that, so, but it's also important. So that's what I decided. It didn't work out, and that's down to me. I didn't perform. I didn't feel I got a great opportunity at times, maybe, but I didn't hit the ground running. The team were struggling at the time as well. And strangely enough, Bobby actually asked me, he actually thought it was quick. He actually said to me after winning the games, I thought you were actually quicker than you were, and I thought, well, one thing I'm not, Bobby, is quick, I can assure you that, so I don't know who your scouts are, I says, but you maybe need to pull them in and have a look at the players, but again, once after that, then I started going down towards the Clyde, the Wraith Rovers and the Clydes and that, and I still had fantastic times, and I ended up at Gretna, so I was so lucky to play, and then I got offered to go into the coaching role with Gretna, so I've been lucky for what the ability I had. I feel I've maximised my ability. When I look at some of the players now, they're fantastic, really great players, and they struggle to get games, so it's a worry sometimes.
So what does Andy Smith do now then?
Well, God help the kids at Motherwell. I'm in charge of the kids from the 14s to 17s, so all players and coaches, I'm responsible for all their development with the coaches, so I develop the coaches as well, and also the players from 14s to 17s, and then also I sit down with the older ones at the time and then push them into the full time. So there's the pros and cons of that job, because obviously you have to tell boys at that age they think the world's ended at that. It's not, it's just opinions. I also take the national cerebral palsy team, so I'm a Scotland manager for them. I take the national CP, we've got the CP as we call it. So again, I'm very big in disability football. I do a lot of stuff within North Lanarkshire Leisure. I work with there and develop programmes. So I've got like 4 different jobs that I do, and I also work in the performance schools. So really, I've got a timetable there that I'm out most nights, I'm out every weekend. My wife never sees me, my boys see me now and then, but as I says, I'll keep doing it till I physically can, and then I'll need to slow down. But
because you're so busy, do you ever manage to get round and see the Pars playing at any time?
no, well, if they come down down to the West Coast, yeah. Jack obviously spent a year. I like to go and watch Jack play on a Saturday, but he hasn't been playing a lot recently. The last seasons. So I was going to watch a couple of games. Sometimes it'd be Airdrie. I have been a couple of times when the Pars have been doing that sort of that area, but not as much as I should be up here. But it's just because I'm back up here tomorrow again with Hibs training ground. So as I says, I'm up the M8 today and back down and back. So it's just constant. But I've seen the results. They've obviously got a really experienced management staff there now with Sandy and Alan. Obviously, they've obviously brought in some good players, and they're good coaches. I know both of them very, very well. The two of them are very, very good coaches. But what you need as a coach is you need your players to play. So when managers aren't doing well, it's not because it's the managers. I always look at now the other side of the game. The players have to put their hands up. I think there's too many players don't put their hands up and admit to not playing well. Some do, but sometimes others look to blame this or that. It's not. It's playing for the jersey and taking on what the manager's asking you to do, and sometimes having your own thinking as well. So I was always a player, and he's not playing me. He doesn't know what he's doing. But now, since I've done the coaching, I really see the amount of work the coaches have to do with the whole club. It's huge. So I've total respect for anybody who gets into that side of it. So hopefully I'll get my chance one day.
Okay, lovely to see you again, Andy. Thanks very much.
Thanks for having me.